Yo, what is going on, everyone? Volcano the Bat here, aka Gyrocycler. So, I'm making this video to basically ask you guys what your thoughts and opinions are on this decision. And that is basically what you guys think about us having the scrapped Section D section of Crisis City merged with the current setup of Crisis City's 4 sections. Now, as the title suggests, being Section D, this is going to take place after the first 3 sections. So, with that knowledge in mind, yeah, okay, it does technically make sense going from A, B, C to D, but as you'll soon see, Section D is abnormally close looking to Section B, Section 2, this section. And that's why I really want to know what you guys think about this, because I really do get the impression that Section D is like an E3 or a beta version of Section 2. So yeah, for that reason, yeah, I'm very curious to know what you guys think, if it's a good idea to either have it the way I've basically got it currently set up now, going through all sections including Section D, and after completing Section D going on to the final Mark Speed section, or if potentially in the future maybe having it so instead of having Section D as a separate section, since it is a plan to merge sections together, maybe to merge Section D with Section B, which in other words, you would basically have the Sonic section the same startup progression as Section B, but when you get to that final rail, instead of having that rail going downward into the loop, it would instead go into the Section D rail, turning you to the left and branching into Section D. If you were progressing as Shatter, it would be the retail route, and that's where the two are going to differ. Which, for me personally, I actually don't mind the idea of. It's like a fork in the road, or an adventure area, if you will. So, as you just saw, that's where I would have branched away. Instead of going around that loop, I would have gone on the rail, and that would have branched into the area of Section D, while Shatter would have continued with that retail route. And I did cover this in the Pier 6 review, how that would roughly look, and it really does add to the progression with both Sonic and Shatter going through Crisis City, and where they kind of split up and go their separate ways, which can also explain why after the Tornado section, why their next section is like 2 separate areas. So yeah, I don't know, just it's always kind of it's just got me curious, I guess. So yeah. Okay, so now that we're up to Section D, yeah, you should really see now how similar this is to Section B, because it pretty much starts pretty much in the center of the section. So yeah, the halfway point, pretty much. And this is a slightly modified version of the placement, because the unmodified placement has robots, because I believe that was just placeholder enemies, which yeah has been swapped with the Iblis monsters. So yeah, at least now it's consistent to the all the other sections. So aside from the enemies, yeah, you've got the branch there, but otherwise the rest is just Section B copied. And this lovely map has been recreated by Nonami, so kudos to Nonami for that. It really is like a beta Section B, with some rearranged buildings and layouts. And I can see this being merged with a Section 2 or Section B. See, even here it's really is like a pieces of Section 2 just merged, which you can see in one of the trailers. And this bit's a tad incomplete, but well, that's why it's never really got a public release, and yeah, should eventually do something about that. But yeah, that is section D. And going from that section, from section D into section E, the Mark Speed section. So it's still a bit unclear if this actually was what they intended, because, you know, letter-wise, that is the progression right there. Which, even though I don't mind it, to me it just doesn't make sense. Mainly because of just how much section D reuses elements of section B. It's probably why it was cut. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tricky one, and it's for that reason I'm thinking maybe it would be, you know, wise to just merge it with section B and its geometry. Because I don't mind it the way it is, but for consistency's sake, I'm gonna say that it would be better to just have it merged with section B. But yeah, see, this is why I basically made this video, just to get some outside thoughts and opinions, you know. So yeah, with that, please do let me know, and thank you guys for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and yeah, till next time, have a lovely Merry Christmas, and I am out for now. Peace out, guys.